Assalamu alaikum students and welcome to SM Public Academy Campus 5. I hope you all are doing good and I hope you all are doing great. I welcome all the grade 4 students to English language class, okay? And I am your English teacher, Miss Sabah Arif, okay? Now today we are going to have an English language class, so I want you all to quickly go and bring your grammar and punctuation book 3, okay? The green book that you people have, because today we are going to begin a new topic. And what is the name of our topic? Yes, our topic for today is prepositions. That is unit number 17, prepositions on page number 38. Okay. So hurry up and open up your books. And in the meantime that you open your books, let me ask you if you people are taking care of yourself at home. You are following the necessary precautions required during the COVID-19 virus. You should be wearing masks when you go out of your home. You must be sanitizing your hands and washing your hands again and again. And please avoid touching your face parts when you are coming back from outside. Okay? So, let's get back to our topic. Now, prepositions. Have you heard this word before? What are prepositions? Let's start thinking. What are prepositions? Definitely, there is a word hidden in preposition, that is position. So, probably preposition must be telling us something about the position of something, right? Or maybe it is telling about where something is, or maybe it is telling about what is the location or position of a place, or when did it happen. Let's see what are prepositions. Okay, so our topic for today is prepositions. Now let's read what are prepositions. Preposition. Read with me when I read so that you can remember. It is a word that tells us the position of one thing in relation to another. So basically, a preposition is a word, okay? A preposition is a part of a speech. And what is it doing? It is telling us the position, that is the place, the location of one thing in relation to another. That is, what is the position of one thing with respect to another thing. That is, where is one thing located, or where is one thing in place when we are telling it as compared to the position with another thing. Now, what are the general words that we use? From, for, on, with, at, by, of, to, in. Okay, now these are not the only prepositions, but we have some more. Under, on, while, about, off, beside, in, despite, around, over, up, with, until, down, from. Okay, now again, this is not the end of the list of prepositions. We have a lot of prepositions, okay? Some of the time we combine two words and make it a preposition, like in, to, up, on, okay? They all are also prepositions. But what you have to make sure is, when you are using a preposition, that you are actually using it correctly, that you are not mixing the in with the on, and the from with the with, off with the by. Okay, so you do not have to confuse them. You have to put the correct preposition when you are telling the position of one thing in relation to another. Now, let's see how we do this. Let's move on. Oh, we have a mousy here. Miss Mousy, how do you do? Look at the mouse. See how it's changing positions. Okay, Miss Mousy is very, very, very energetic, and she is always changing positions. Sometimes she's at one place, and as you blink your eyes, she moves her position to another one. So let's check what Miss Mousy is doing today. Where is she going? How is she changing her position? Okay, let's see. Oh, so in the first picture, Miss Mousy is under the box. Okay. Now as you all can see, her only feet and tail and ears are visible, and she is it's a hand, and she is under the box. So what is the position of Miss Mousy? Under. She is under the box. Okay. And now in the second picture, Miss Mousy is jumping over the box. That is at the top of it. Okay, she is jumping over the box. In the third picture, Miss Mousy is finally in the box. Oh, so she opened the box and she went in the box. Okay, so Miss Mousy is in the box. And in the fourth picture, Miss Mousy is on the box. Now see, on and over, they might look similar, but on is when she is standing on it, okay, and over is when she is jumping over it. You see the difference, students? Although in both the pictures she's at the top, but in this one she's jumping over it, and in this one she is standing on it. Okay, now let's see the fifth picture. Oh, Miss Mousy is standing in front of the box. Wow, so she has actually jumped down and now she's standing in front of the box. And in the sixth picture, Miss Mousy is behind the box. Now, when she is behind, we can see half of her body only, and she is hiding behind the box. And in the last picture, Miss Mousy is standing next to the box, that is at the side of the box. Okay. So you see, behind is when she's at the back side of it. When she is in the front, we say in the front. And when she is standing beside it, so we say next to it. Okay. So these are the different prepositions, but these are not all. Instead of next to, I can also say Miss Mousy is standing beside the box. Okay. Clear? So there are many other prepositions that we have. So shall we go forward? So bye bye, Mrs. Mousy. We'll see you next time. Now we have some more prepositions here. Over and above. They both are used when something is at the top of something. Under, below, or beneath. They are used when something is under or beneath the thing. Okay, under, down. In front of is when something is hiding or something is hiding the picture behind it and it is in front of it. Okay, in back of or behind, they both are used when something is hiding behind something, that is it is not clear to us, we cannot see it clearly. Between is when something is between two objects. Okay, two different things are there and something is in between there, so we have a smiley face in between. In when the something or the smiley face is inside it. Okay, out is when it's outside. Okay, inside definitely when it is there's a closed thing and something is inside it. Outside is when the subject or the object is outside. Okay, on is when it is at the top of it. Off when it is falling down. Through when it passes through it. Okay, when the object passes through something. Beside or next to is used when it is at the side of that object. Across, that is from one point to another. Okay, it's going from one place to another. Around, when it is going around in a circle. Okay, in a circular motion, it is making a circle. Into, when something is going into something. Okay, out of, when it is coming out of that same thing. Up, when you're going up, like you go up in an escalator. Down, when you are coming down, like the way you come down in an elevator or an escalator. Near is when something is close to you, and far when something is away. With, that is when you have something with you, you have one or two things or people with you. First, definitely the first person, maybe somebody who stands first in a race. Last is somebody who comes last. So these are all the words that are telling us the positions. Okay, but these are not all. As I told you, there are many prepositions. Okay, so when you are doing the prepositions, you have to make sure that sometimes there are two or three words that can come in the same sentence. So you can use any one of them. But sometimes only one word is appropriate and you have to use that correct word. Okay. You cannot use a different word in place of it. Now suppose if we take an example here and I can say the mousey was hiding. What did I write over there? Under the box, right? But now I can also say the mousey was below the box or the mousey was beneath the box. All of them are correct. Clear, children? But when she was in the box, then I have to say that the mousey is in the box. I cannot say that she was on the box. Why? Because on is at the top of it and in is when something is inside it. Okay, it is inside it and we cannot see. Similarly, we have besides and next to. As I told you, beside can also be used when something is at the side of something, and next to is also used when something is at the side of it. Okay, like I can say the mousey was beside the box or the mousey was next to the box. Okay, clear, children? I hope it is clear. And let's look at this one. In back of or behind. So the mousey was hiding behind the box. Or I can say that the mousey was hiding in back of the box. Okay, that is, it was in back side of it. Clear? Okay, so let's move on. Now, these are some prepositions that we use. At, in, and on. Okay. Now, when do we use at? We use at for at home. Like, for example, if I say a sentence, I can say, she is at home. Mother is at work. My brother is at university. The professor is at college. He is waiting at the bus stop. We should always stop at the traffic lights, right? So at is something when you are before, when you are at it. Okay, when you are at some place. Okay, in is when you can get into something. That is, Aliza lives in the house. Asma is riding in a car. The president is going in a helicopter. We will take a ride in a boat. The boy is shouting in a taxi. Or I am stuck up in a traffic jam. Okay, so when you are in something, in a situation, then you say that it is in. On, when do we use on? On the corner. The boy hit the ball on the corner. We are going on a train. They are traveling on a plane. The cargo is loaded on the ship. The children are on a school bus and we are on the way to Lahore or Karachi, wherever we are going. So do you understand how differently we are using at, in, and on? These are the different ways we use the sentences using the prepositions at, in, and on. And all three of them we are using here for the place of something, okay, to tell the position of something. Remember, at, in, and on are being used to tell the position of something, and at, in, and on, all three of these prepositions are the most commonly used prepositions, and also they are the most commonly mistaken prepositions, because usually children are writing at in place of on in place of in place of at, and they're always confusing. So you have to be very much careful which preposition is going to come where. Okay, is it clear? Let's move on. Okay, now there are some example sentences. I am reading the sentences, and before I can answer, you have to tell me that where is the preposition in the sentence. Okay, Mary was sitting under a tree. So, who can tell me what is the preposition? Is sitting a preposition? No, sitting is a verb. Is Mary a preposition? No, Mary is a noun. Tree is a noun. So Mary was sitting under a tree. So what is the position of Mary? Under. So what is going to be my preposition? Under. Very good. Now let's look at the second one. I have a friend who lives in Spain. So what is the preposition? Is a friend a preposition? No, friend is a noun. Is Spain a preposition? No, Spain is also a noun. So where does my friend live? What is the position or what is the place? In. So he lives in Spain. In is my preposition. Okay. Let's look at the third one. There is a tree beside the river. Now, where is the tree? The tree is beside the river. So beside is my preposition here. Look at the fourth one. Michael and Alex were hiding inside the wardrobe. So Michael and Alex, oh, they are two children, and actually they are playing hide and seek. And where are they hiding? Are they hiding? Where are they hiding? They're hiding inside the wardrobe, okay? The frog is in front of the man. So where is the dog? The dog is in front of the man, okay? The bone is between the two dogs. Okay, so there is a bone and there are two dogs. And where is the bone? The bone is between the two dogs. That is, one dog is at one side and another one is at another, and the bone is between the two dogs, okay? The red dog is over the fire hydrant. So where is the red dog? The red dog is, what is the position of the red dog? He is over the fire hydrant. So now, do you understand, looking at these sentences, that how we are telling the position of something with respect to another? Okay. Clear, children? Okay, so let's do practice exercise on page number 38. Now there are three exercises given here, 1, 2 and 3. I will be only doing one with you. 2 and 3 you have to do by yourself, or you can check in the assignments also. But let's see, there are two sets, set A and set B. Now what we have to do is we have to see what is the opposite, okay, of the preposition in set A to set B, okay? So let's look at number 1. On, off, above, below. That is, if something is above, it's on the top. Below is under, okay? Over, under, down, up, inside, outside, with, without, from, to, okay? So if you see, actually all of these are the opposites. They are opposite prepositions, but it is not necessary that every preposition is going to have an opposite. Some prepositions are just single, they don't have any opposite words. Like if it's a maybe any other word, suppose about or around, then they won't have any prepositions. Around doesn't have an opposite, okay? So clear? I hope the exercise is clear to you people. You can do it by yourselves, okay? Just have a look at it. Okay, so instructions for copy work. This is the red copy. You are going to do this assignment in your English language copy, children, okay? Attempt the assignment in English language copy. Make a title page for prepositions and maintain the index, okay? Now, last time the assignment that I gave was for direct speech. So after that, you're going to make a new title page for prepositions, okay? And you're going to maintain your index also. How? Like this. Now, this is going to be our third assignment. We had two assignments of direct speech. That is, the first was practice and second was making sure. This is the third assignment that we have for prepositions. And you're going to do practice 1, 2, and 3, all of them from page number 38, okay? So you can check the assignment when I give you the assignment, on the Google Classroom, and you have to maintain your index like this, okay? So again, take care of yourself and stay home and stay safe and stay away from all the COVID-19 problems, okay? And I wish you people health and happiness. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.